le costume du vert de terre. Le major avec attention me regarde devant et puis derrière. Puis m'ayant vu de la tête aux pieds, le v'là tout à coup qui s'écrie. Gaillard faudra le mettre cavalier, rapport à son anatomie. Anatomie, je me dis comme ça, bon Dieu, qu'est-ce que ça peut bien être? Je savais pas qu'il y avait ce machin-là, mais c'est que ça doit beaucoup paraître. Où est-ce que ça peut bien être placé, ce bougre sacré maladie? On aurait bien dû l'exenter.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have something very special for you. We are going to be trying to recreate the very first Grand Prix. What I mean by that, well, we need to wind the clock back to 1906, a time where Europe was really starting to change, because obviously 8 years from 1906 the First World War began in Europe, but there was heavy industry, republics, monarchies, and just society. And in 1906 something very special happened. Now, in motor racing there have been smaller scale events. There had been races which went right across the world, which we're not going to be recreating here, even though that would be quite cool. But in 1906, the very first Grand Prix was held in Le Mans on the 26th and 27th of June 1906, and it was held purely as a way for Renault to really showcase how good their cars were, because they pretty much were the dominant car manufacturer at the time. And as you've seen on screen, this is what they had, and they basically invited a limitless amount of people to take part in this race. And obviously Grand Prix being the grand prize, as it translates to, it was the race to take part in, so people came in from everywhere to take part in this. I think there was like 40 entries or something like that. It wasn't held on the Le Mans circuit as we know now. It was actually held on a, I'd say in inverted commas, circuit northeast of the present day Circuit de la Sarthe, on a track which went on for about 60-70 miles on very dirty, dusty roads which had been tried to sealed with tar, and it lasted 12 hours, with the lap record being 52 minutes and let me just check, 52 minutes and 25 seconds, and that just goes to show how ridiculous it all was. So we're going to be trying to recreate it in smaller scale, obviously. So we're here at Fontenay. I thought this would be the closest representation of how the track was back then. We could have gone to the 1960s Le Mans track, but I thought, nah, it's too modern. So come here with the dirty old town skins. All the roads are dusty and dirty and horrible, and we're going to be driving this beautiful 1906 Renault. The entire grid is the same, and these beautiful white tyres. Look at that, it's just awesome. We've got a couple spare as well, because there's going to be crashes, because this car is not easy to drive, especially on roads like this. It can only go about 70, maybe 80 miles an hour, but still. Brakes basically non-existent. I've featured this car a couple of times, but it's received a lot of updates since then, and it's just looking absolutely gorgeous. Huge credit goes to Historic Sim Studios. I'll leave a link to his Patreon in the description as usual. And just before we get on with the race, I do want to just say there might be a bit of stuttering issue when we get off the start. I'm not too sure what's causing that. It doesn't happen anywhere else. I think it's maybe to do with the cars in combination with the skin of this track. But once we get off the grid, once we get going, it should stop. It shouldn't happen again. But yeah, we'll talk more about the race as we go on, obviously. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous for this one. This is where it all began. All Formula 1, sports car, endurance, all started from this very race. So without further ado, let's get into this. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on the grid for the very first Grand Prix, 1906, and we're starting 5th on the grid. Interestingly, the first winner was a man by Frank. There's his name. I'm not going to attempt to announce it. But it was Hungarian and he was driving a Renault. I think there's even a little statue to him at the Hungaroring, which is interesting. But yeah, the very first Grand Prix winner. There's a few other names such as Elliot Shepherd, and there's another guy as well who was driving a Renault who retired because melting tile from the track surface melted through his goggles and into his eyes. Yeah. And it being 1906, you had a mechanic next to you. I haven't got one today, and no one else does. But it was the kind of time where if something broke on the car, you just park up next to the track, repair it, and then continue on, or you stop off at a local garage. And yeah, but gotta say, these white tyres, absolutely beautiful. I can't take my eyes off them. Right. Let's get on with this race. Let's go. Okay then. Lights are about to go. Obviously, they didn't have lights back then. Let's rev this beautiful engine. And away we go. Come on. Right, got a really poor start there. Up to second gear already. This engine is rapid. And like I said, expect crashes. This thing is very hard to drive on a road like this. I've also lowered the AI purely because I found that yeah, they're really hard to race against. But look at this. Didn't have DRS back then. You had dust to cover your enemies on the racetrack. Now we're going to be doing 2 laps, so this is going to be a very long race. And yeah, the lap would probably take about 15 minutes around here. Use the handbrake. You got to really use the handbrake on this car because yeah, your foot brake doesn't work. Like I said, this car is very hard to handle. It's almost like taking a rally car around here. Now that's pretty much what I do with this track. I take a rally car around here. This is very close to it. I'm going to start braking now. This is a very difficult corner. So we nearly, well, pretty much went sideways there. But the great thing about this race, there's loads of pictures, there's loads of videos available from this race. And it's just remarkable that such a historic race was well documented. But left an impact, as we all know and we all witness nowadays. You know, Grand Prix racing is still very much a thing. And the success of this race led on to the Kaiser Prize being founded the following year in 1907, which was the forerunner to the German Grand Prix. I'm not too sure where it was held, but yeah, 1907, the German Grand Prix was founded, pretty much. I need to put in some workload now to catch up to the leaders. Use some of my handbrake there. Something broke on the car. Heard that crunch sound. Right, this is a very difficult corner as well. But the Kaiser Prize being the Emperor's Prize in German, as obviously Kaiser Wilhelm II was still in power at the time. Remember, this was only 8 years before the First World War broke out. Such a beautiful car. I know I keep saying it, but it's gorgeous. Alright, I remember what's coming up here. Very tight corner. Normally I'll get this horribly wrong, but on this occasion, no. Where's the rest of the cars? Okay, I've got one behind me. Ignore that Citroen. That's not period accurate. But it would be amazing if someone out there made some proper period accurate tracks for these cars. We've got these cars now thanks to Historic Sim Studios. Not just Renault, but we've got Italas and Locomobiles, maybe a few more nearer the top, down the line. But yeah, so the original Le Mans circuit for AC would just be absolutely incredible. Imagine that. A lap taking 52 minutes. But they used to do races around the world in cars like this. You'd think that was crazy now, but Paris to Peking. Wow. Incredible, incredible. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh no. See what I mean? It's okay though. Still in it. I always get that corner wrong. I'm not too sure where we are now. Maybe 6th? Obviously we haven't got any pit boards or leaderboards or anything like that, so we won't know until the end of the race whether we've actually what our positions are. Nice race through the countryside. No barriers. Just dirty, dusty roads. Should really change gear. Remember to keep an eye on that little gauge down there. That's my rev counter by my little feet there. Because obviously I turned down the audio for you. I can't really hear the car, but look at the speed now. We haven't got any mirrors either, so I'm having to actually turn my head to see what's going on behind me, but I'm not focused on that. I'll focus on what's happening in front of me. Alright, brake. Ugh. And that's how we get through a corner, guys. See, doing this in this car is just fun. It's just so much fun driving this car around here. I've done plenty of practice laps to make sure that I don't just go off at every corner, that kind of thing. So at least it's somewhat entertaining. So I've tried my best, but it's still very difficult. Especially these beautiful white tyres. Have I mentioned that before? We've also got a horn. So whenever I'm angry or wanting to make an overtake, I'll sound the horn. So then other drivers know of my fury. I believe we're onto the fastest part of this track now, Fontenay, made by Fat Alfie, who created Bremgarten, the Battenberg Ring, Deutschland Ring, Thompson Road, Fehlberg Ring. An awesome map creator, one of the best out there, I would say. A little bit of braking going through there. Okay. I still see some dust in the distance, so we're not too far away from other cars. And keep right in the middle, prevent any kind of overtake. Alright, lift off a little bit. Yep, definitely a car in front of us. Let's start braking now. Good use of both foot brake and handbrake. That's the only way you can slow this thing down. But we're definitely catching this bloke. Could be a little shepherd. Slow down for the bridge. How we survived the bridge. I don't normally do that. Normally it goes horribly wrong for me there. Thing, you know, it isn't slow, it's very quick, so you can kind of see why this Renault was just so dominant back in the day. Just gonna do a bit of touching the handbrake, just little touches, so then we don't just lose control of the car. Maybe I should do like a competitive series with these cars, like a Grand Prix season, because we saw in the 20s, that's when the World Drivers' Championship began. I think it was 23. Oh no, not here, not here, not here. Always get this bit wrong. It's alright, we use the barrier as a way of getting through that corner. Yeah, always forget about that. But it's okay, we got a mechanic and immediately fixed, as we can see. I haven't got spare wheels. It's fine, don't worry about it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sideways. Drifting a 1906 Renault. You saw it here first. And obviously I've taken this thing around the Targa Florio in 1 hour and 10 minutes. And these sort of cars were the cars to start the Targa Florio. I think that started in 1904. Very long time ago. We're definitely keeping up with this bloke. Just let him know my fury. See, now he feels the fear. Slow down, Jack. Slow down. Whoa. Only just. I've been off in those hedges a few times. Oh yeah. Standard stuff. See, I know this section well. It creeps up in you. Something broke on the car. Mechanic, what do we do? Hello. Hello. What are you doing? Why are you going so slow? Yeah. Right. How am I going to get past this guy? It's not easy to overtake on this track. Especially cars like these. This is actually the first time I've done a race in these cars. I've had this car for a long time now. Since it came out. And I've never done a race with these things. It's the first time. Now you've got to really pay attention to these signs. They're very helpful. Is that the leader up ahead? I wonder. Right, this is a very horrible corner. Move! Move!
Aaron, there's a man driving at 9 miles an hour!
Move! Come on! Otherwise we're not going to the pub later. Haha! Tally ho! And that's how we make an overtake in 1906. Just bump them, sound the horn, and there you go. How things are different in 2022. See, he'll be on the team radio complaining about dangerous driving, but during this time, oh god, oh okay, oh no, hold it, hold it, hold it, and we survived. Oh god, Israel on me again. He might try the old Palmer routine. This is really fun. If you haven't done this, do it. This is really fun. See, but these cars are also built for comfort when you're racing. When I get a chance, I'll look at the seats. Look at that. Oh, ah, he is. You little bugger. Right, slow down a little bit. I hope I didn't put the cooldown lamp on, because It's going to take a while to do that. Oh, slow down. It's not slowing down. Downhill. And for a little carousel. No other cars behind us, which is good. So try and make the... oh god. See, this guy's going through all these corners, lovely. Grace, and there's me just sliding about. Sounding the horn, waving my arm. Keep forgetting to change gear. Oh god. Haha. Oh god. No, 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 no. I'm still sliding, I'm still sliding. I can't. Stop. Stop. Oh god, there's more cars coming. Oh no. I'm stuck. Come on. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just stuck. Give me a little push, maybe? No. There's a car coming. It just wouldn't stop sliding. So what, down to 8th? 7th maybe? So the leader's on the last lap, well, second lap, which is the last lap. We're not going to be doing this for 12 laps. We'll be here forever. Right, now we need to put in the shift. Let's get back. And here we are. About to start our second lap. Hasn't gone too well, but I've had fun. But yeah, look at these seats. Oh god. Shit. No, 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 no. Oh, for God's sake. See what I mean? This car is just unstable as hell. But yeah. Look at these seats. What the f... what the... What on earth happened there? I honestly do not know what happened there. I just went flying. And if that was in real life, I would have been catapulted from the seat. Because there's no seat belts and I'm really high up. Well, this has gone a little bit different, what I hope. I cannot continue the legacy of Frank. Oh well, best we can do is try and make up as many positions as we can. Push to the absolute limit in the second and final lap of Fontenay. Let them know that I'm coming through. Friendly gentleman reminder. Did I mention these white tyres are just beautiful? And he throws it in the inside, he doesn't quite make the overtake. Oh well. I wasn't thinking of it, trust me. Oh, 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 oh. Great. It's okay. It's fine. I haven't got any cars behind me, that's good. Try it for yourself and then you'll realise how difficult this really is. It's just so unstable. If this was on the flat, this would be a lot easier, but it's not. As you can see, it's all on hills, up hills, down hills. Come on. I'll catch up to you. Angry now. go through this lovely, delightful town. Don't know what it's called though. I'm sure there's a sign somewhere. There's a sign there and there, but I didn't know what it said. It's facing the other way. Oh, hello. Oh, for God's sake. I can't make an overtake. That should work. That should give me enough. Froze it in the inside. Maybe not. Come on, let me go past you. I'm better than you. See, in real life, they probably... Oh, hello. That's unexpected. Okay, the horn worked. Chug up this hill. I did obviously have the locomobiles with this race as well, but they couldn't get up that hill, and then they probably retired. I think that's the strangest way I've seen a car retire. Simply couldn't get up a hill. And obviously I've seen crashes and all this, but not being able to get up a hill, slowly going up and up and up and up, and then stopped and then rolled back down. That's brilliant. Clip grass, catching up to this boy. Right, brake. Braking the toe. Don't make the same mistake. Is this our boy? I think it might be. I have a feeling it might be, you know. Our boy that caused us so much trouble last time. Chatter. See if the 1907 German Grand Prix is at a suitable location, maybe I should do these cars as well. Maybe I should do it at the Battenberg ring. That's the thought. If you want to see that, leave a like or comment, whatever. The first German Grand Prix at Battenberg ring. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Didn't know this car made pig sounds. Very bumpy right there. Got my left arm really aching. I'm constantly. Stop doing that. No, I held it. Yeah, I meant to do that. I'm just that good. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm enjoying myself. And if you are, leave a like. It really helps this channel grow. As we all know, we recently hit 100 subscribers, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you so much. Okay. I think we're on to... I'm going to give my left arm a bit of a rest. Right arm only. Yeah. Smashed into that building there. Doing a test run of this race. Literally side on. I could feel the whiplash. I think even my head anticipated it. Full on sideways in this car. But then I just sat there and watched the rest of the cars on ate some M&Ms. It's a peaceful life. So it's a little bit stuttery. It's okay. I think it's probably because of the dust. But it's okay. We'll do this again one day. Yeah, it's you again. Remember me? See, he's just said shivers down his spine. He knows what's coming. Now, can we send it into the bridge? Might be able to side by side. Move. 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 Bow down to my glory. Yes. That's how we do it. Right, so where's the rest of the pack? Imagine if we won. I don't believe there's been any retirements. Okay. There nearly was. Yeah, I don't think there's been any retirements, which is strange. Normally there would be in these cars. Absolutely wonderful. This area again. The carousel. Look at that. Well, listen to that engine just roar. Not too sure the power output of this thing. I think it might be 60 horsepower. So 60 horses is powering this thing. Amazing. And then, I don't know, 20, 30 years down the line, we then had cars which were reaching 500. It's mental, isn't it, how fast things advance. But when it comes to technology, stand the road, stand the road. Thank you. I know what I'm doing. Don't sit there with your caps or tees thinking, you know, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. See this corner? And send. See? See? I'm still going. Definitely didn't. Oh god. I'm scared. Stay away. Look at the speed we're going at now. Really want to slow down for this corner. Put it wrong on so many occasions and so many different cars. Oh god. Oh, spun. I've lost it. I know what I'm doing. Ah, for God's sake. Well, looks like I'm going to have to overtake this guy again. I don't think we're going to win this. If I'm being frank with you. I don't think we're going to win this. See, Frank. Yeah, he's up there in heaven. Just shaking his damn head. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Nope. Not spinning today. Now the end game is to overtake this bloke before the end of the race. Shut up, air freshener. I'm trying to win the 1906 French Grand Prix. This is pretty much how it was. It's mental. Cars like these, you have to drive a mechanic on roads like these, probably worse than this. And just, could you imagine? Sometimes people complain about the state of motorsport now, but back then it was a whole different ball game. Speed. The speed. Not too sure when to brake. Oh god, panic, panic, panic. No, we're fine. And breathe. I don't know why I was holding my breath then. I really don't know. I didn't even realise I was doing it. Imagine doing a 12-lap race around the type floor in a car like this. That's my handbrake, by the way. I don't want to make the same mistakes as I did in the last bit. Oh, we survived. Oh no, it was at the next bit, wasn't it? Was it there? I think that's where I spun. And pretty much ended any chance of winning the grand prize. Now, if the developer is watching, I know you've watched a few of my videos before. I'm really sorry for showcasing this guy on such a negative driving style. I don't know what it is. Just, it's not the car. Can't be the car. Can't be me either. Right, this is where it was. Slow, slow. Take it gentle. It takes on the outside. Side by side through wherever this is called. We're near the end of the lap. Yep. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful overtake. I think I ran him off the road. I'm really sorry. But yeah, Historic Sim Studios, really sorry. It won't happen again. Well, it probably will, but... like I was saying? Oh no. Don't you dare! Slipstream. DRS. Come on. It's a race to the finish. Come on. Oh. Golden sake. Oh, it was all a dream. 7th. We finished 7th. That's not bad. I had fun, and that's the main thing. He's just made the same mistake. He's done the same thing as I just did. Flew into another dimension. Should have done a cut where, like, travelled forward in time to a modern day Formula 1 car. That would be quite cool. But anyways, guys, 7th place at the 1906 French Grand Prix, the first Grand Prix ever held. I hope you learn a little bit, and if you did enjoy that, go and check out on YouTube. I think there's a few documentaries about this particular race and Wikipedia articles and all that jazz. And yeah, if you did enjoy this, leave a like and consider subscribing. We're a new channel, and plenty of content that's going to be coming out for the next few weeks, especially season 2 of the historic F1 series. Hey. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That was really good fun, and if you got some spare time, try this out for yourself. Go and subscribe to the Historic Sim Studios Patreon. Get this car. Download this the Fontenay track on Race Department. That's free. But this car and all the others that Historic Sim Studios have released recently in early access are worth every penny. So seriously, go down there, check them out. And until the next one, I really hope you've enjoyed. Look at that full finish. Look at them two going at it. Until the next one, I'll see you then. And take care out there. See you later.